Caroline here, and I'm so very excited to be live with all of you today, tonight, wherever this video finds you. This is what I call my Mindful Monday. I love my Mondays. For those of you that don't know, I recently moved to San Diego last fall, and on Mondays, I take a meditation class, and it's just the best class ever. It's completely changed my life, and I call it my Mindful Mondays because I take the time to go to meditation and sit with myself for 45 minutes. And it's just been a really incredibly healing and positive practice for me. So I call this Mindful Monday. You might call it Motivation Monday or, Maniac Monday, whatever it is. But I had done a recent poll on the community tab of this YouTube channel. And if you don't know where the community tab is, it's up by the playlist. So there's different tabs on YouTube and on each channel. And if you click on community, that's where I can post questions to you guys, polls, inspirational thoughts of the day, that sort of thing. So I posted a poll and wanted to find a time for us to all come together and share a live call. And 7 o'clock on Monday Pacific time was the time that most people voted for. So I hope you're able to tune in live. If you aren't and you're watching the replay, I really hope that this video serves you. Tonight, I had asked a few of you questions on what you wanted to talk about or questions that you might have had for me, and many of them were around healing from foot and ankle injuries. So I wanted to answer some of your questions that you gave to me on Instagram or on this YouTube channel, and just hopefully my answers can serve you and help you if you're trying to heal from a foot or lower leg injury. And maybe that's why you found this channel, is that you found the Hurt Foot Fitness workouts and you're unable to do weight bearing workouts or traditional workouts. So my workouts have helped you, which is awesome. And I hope this video can help you a little bit too. But first things first, really cool. Today I was working out at the YMCA. I'm in San Diego and I work out at the Y because I love the Y. And some of you know I've been doing this really wonderful strength program lately. I've been lifting really heavy and putting on some muscle mass, and it's been so much work for me to do the heavier strength workouts because it's not my strength. My strength is endurance and more Pilates type stuff. But man, it's completely changed my life. So that's neither here nor there. But I've been doing a really great strength program, which has me working out at the Y. And I was there, and this lady came up to me and she was like, "Are you Caroline?" And I was like, "Well, yes." And she's like, "Oh my gosh, I'm recovering from a foot injury and I've been doing your workouts and it's so cool that you're here in San Diego. Really nice to meet you." And it's just a small world. So I hope one day maybe we get to meet in person. And if so, please come say hi. Hopefully, maybe we'll have a hurt foot meetup of some sorts. Hopefully, maybe it won't even be a hurt foot. Maybe it'll just be a meetup. That would be even cooler. But I would just love to meet you all in person. It's really cool when you can put a face to a name. And yeah, say hi. So if we ever cross paths, please say hello. It was definitely the highlight of my day. It's really cool to know all the work and effort because this YouTube channel is my heart and soul. I put so much time and energy into it, and I really want it to make a positive impact on the world. And so it's really cool when you realize that it's not for nothing, that the energy and the effort that you're investing in the channel is really helping other people. So I hope that it's helped you in some way. And if it has, just definitely give me a thumbs up and let me know in the comments how I've helped or what you need more of or how I can serve you. So yeah, that was the highlight of my day. Anyways, I had a lot of questions on my Instagram. Hi, Jeff. It's nice to say hi to you. Yay, I love when people say hi. See, this just made my day. Thank you. You're another highlight of my day, Jeff. Thanks for saying what's up. So many of the questions on Instagram, on YouTube were on how to heal from an injury, how to speed up healing or help yourself in healing, what to do to help yourself. And I recently posted a video actually on the best all natural physical therapies that you can do to help promote healing. And these are tried and true methods. I personally have used them and they really, really work. So if you haven't actually, hi Tira, it's nice to say hi to you. If you haven't actually watched the video on the best all natural ways to heal from an injury, go look at it. And I left a link in the description box below. So click on that link. It gives you literally everything you need. So nutrition therapy, topical treatments that you can use that I swear by. things like contrast baths, hot and cold, and there's one more. Oh, self myofascial release. So go, it gives you literally all of the details. If you haven't watched it already, check it out. There's a link in the description box below for everything, especially with when it comes to like nutrition therapy, contrast therapy, myofascial release. These things are like really powerful if you're dealing with an injury. Don't just sit around and do nothing. Do the things you can do, be preventative, be proactive, help yourself heal. So that's the physical side of healing well from an injury. And then this is the piece I think a lot of people, especially a lot of people on YouTube, are really missing. It's the mental, emotional, and spiritual piece of healing from an injury. And I say this because many of you know I have a Hurt Foot Fitness coaching program that gives people everything like the step-by-step process of healing from an injury. And many of the members join because they just want more workouts, right? They're like, oh, great, there's more workouts in this course, sign me up. And then the benefit that they get, the real benefit besides extra workouts, is the support group, the meditation, the mindfulness, the coaching. It's all of the mental, emotional, and spiritual elements of healing from an injury that they're not getting just doing random YouTube workouts. So I think a lot of people miss that, right? They're just like, oh my gosh, if I just eat the right things and rest the body and like do the right workouts, safe workouts, that my body will heal. But really, there's a lot of like mental and emotional and spiritual things that go into play in healing an injury. And I'll bring this up in my own personal life. So when I was living in San Francisco, I was under, and no, I'm not trying to knock San Francisco. I love it. And I'm very grateful that I was there for 10 years of my career and young adult life. It was a beautiful city to live in, but it was very externally stressful. The weather was very stressful because I was cold all the time. It's very foggy, cold city. The homeless issue is very intense in San Francisco. It's really, really hard to be around emotionally. You just kind of, it's so heartbreaking all of the time. So that was really hard on my spirit. And it's just a really stressful city. It's exciting and it's really energizing and it's very positive, but it's very, very hard on you emotionally and spiritually. And I think I struggled with a lot of injuries because my environment in San Francisco was stressful. And now I'm in San Diego where the weather's always nice. People are so kind. I don't see a lot of homeless often, even though San Diegans would probably argue with me on that. In comparison to San Francisco, this place is like paradise. But, you know, my environment is just so much healthier and happier for me. And I have really healed from a sesamoid injury that doctors said was permanent, that would never, ever heal. And I still can't believe it. Like, seriously, to this day, I'm just like, I don't think this really happened, but it did. And now I coach people on how to heal from sesamoid injuries using the process that I've used to successfully get to the other side and be barefoot. I'm barefoot right now and I'm not in pain and it's so cool. But anyways, so I think what many people are missing are the mental, emotional, and spiritual parts of healing an injury. And I'm not trying to get all woo woo and granola on you, but there's like a lot more to healing an injury than just the physical side of things. If you haven't gotten the right support, if you haven't, you know, been helping yourself de-stress and find an environment that's conducive to healing. I'd love to help you get back to dance classes. Ligaments and tendons, I'm answering a question for those who watch the replay. Ligaments and tendons can be really, really tricky. They take so, so much longer to heal than bones. And I hate to say that, but they are like the most annoying injuries to have. You really do have to rest them and give them the time and space they need to repair. And then once they've repaired, slowly progress into adapting the tendon to load. So it's a really, really tricky injury, but you have to be so patient in that process and not set a timeline on yourself, but really listen to your body. Be very mindful. Let the tendon and the body do its thing. We have to remember too that our bodies are so smart. They are so smart and they want to help us heal if we take care of them. So you really do have to let your body kind of do its thing. And then slowly either work with a coach or follow a program to progress in safely moving the tendon back through range of motion, adapting to load, adapting to force, all of those things. So it can be very tricky. Bones are so easy. And I always tell people this when they come as a coaching client or they join the coaching program, if they have a bone, like they're in a pretty good camp because tendons are so much worse. Tears and tendons and ligaments can just be so much more high maintenance to heal. So, you know, you're just going to have to give yourself time and space and a lot of self love and compassion. And I really want to encourage you to take one day at a time to find mental and emotional support if you haven't already. That can be really, really powerful. And I know the members of the Hurt Foot coaching program, that's what they've said has been the biggest piece for them is the support group and the community and the coaching that I provide with the support group, because you just like having people who understand the day in and day out struggles of dealing with a foot or lower leg injury is so nice. Just having people like understand like, oh, I can't wear normal shoes. Like I have to navigate like how much I'm going to be walking that day, like all the ins and outs of dealing with a foot injury, both mentally and physically. It's just so nice to have people who get it. But really do try to find ways, like write a list of things you can do to help yourself mentally, emotionally, and spiritually. Get coaching, get support, find meditation, find mindfulness. This was something I wanted to talk about. One of my favorite things, especially when I was healing from my sesamoid injury, was to go and sit outside, because I think when we're healing from a foot or lower leg injury, we're missing outdoor things. We're missing, going for hikes, going for walks, being outdoors. Just don't take yourself outside anyways. You don't need to go for a hike to be outside. It is so healing to go sit somewhere pretty in a park, on a beach, somewhere that you can be with nature and be outside. It is so therapeutic and so healing. So go try that if you haven't done so already. I did a lot of like journaling outside. I would take my journal outside, I would people watch, and it would just make me feel emotionally and mentally so much better. So I would hope that that would help you too. And let me know in the comments below if it does. But those are the things I wanted to talk about tonight on this call, was really how to stay positive when trying to heal from a foot or lower leg injury. And really, it's all of the mental and emotional and spiritual things you can do. It's journaling, it's meditating, it's finding a support group, having people to talk to, going to sit outside, going somewhere pretty. And also, this is really important, just because you're healing does not mean you should stop living. And this is something that I tell a lot of my coaching clients, is, you know, I think sometimes when we're trying to heal an injury, we isolate and we're like, okay, I just need to like focus on resting and like doing all my rehab or whatever. And we forget that like life is still moving, and it's really, really important that you still find laughter every day, that you're still having a good time through the process. Like trust the process and enjoy the process. Your life comes one time, and injury or not, it's so important that you make the most of it. And, you know, I think that you just don't want to lose any time while you're waiting for your body to heal. Stop waiting, start living. You can still do so much. I have clients who are triple amputees. Some of them have been on this channel and they're still living life fully. They're finding joy in every day. So don't let your injury become a limitation or become a roadblock. Still find ways, get creative, to have fun, to go out, to experience life, to laugh, to play. It's so important, and it will help your healing. So, um, you know, people always ask me, especially I have a lot of coaching clients. I coach clients virtually all over the world. And a lot of them are sesamoid clients because, unfortunately, a lot of doctors don't know how to heal sesamoid injuries, and I have been able to use my experience to help other people heal sesamoid injuries. But it's not a short process, it's long. So many of my sesamoid clients will ask, how do you stay positive? And one, I feel like I had no other choice, because just like, what else are you going to do? Like, you're either going to stay positive and like make the most of your life, or you're going to sit in a pity party and feel bad about yourself. And I didn't like the pity party option, even though I gave myself time and space to have my own pity parties. I didn't like that option. So what else are you going to do? You have to just keep going. So, I think a lot of the things that really helped me were creating the Hurt Foot Fitness program and making a support group for foot and ankle injuries, and taking my experience and doing something positive with it. And now I consider my injury to be my greatest blessing, because it's allowed me to grow as a coach. It has helped me help other people with foot and ankle injuries that didn't have help through, their doctors, their physical therapists. It's foot and ankle is so complicated. It's so complicated. There's so much you should do or shouldn't do to help yourself heal. And I'm just so grateful because my foot injury was the gateway to me developing my coaching practice and finding greater meaning and purpose in helping people who really need help. And I think that's what's kept me positive this whole time, is that it's turned into like one of my biggest blessings. And I tell this to my Hurt Foot coaching program people all the time. They are some of the coolest people I know. And I never would have met them had I not hurt my foot. So I'm like super great. We like, think about this, you guys. We would never have had chair cardio had I not hurt my foot. That's pretty awesome. Chair cardio is helping people with foot and ankle injuries or no foot and ankle injuries. And that's cool. So I'm grateful. Like, there's a lot of silver linings that come out of our challenges, and you just have to be open and receptive to find those things. So I really challenge you to always look for your silver linings, to not stop living just because you're healing. Just get out there, find ways to find joy in every day. Injury or not, challenges or not, negativity or not, you can still rise up and make the most of every moment. So please challenge yourself to do that. And another question somebody had asked on the channel if I would recommend ice for healing from a sesamoid injury, and I would say no. And that's because, one, the sesamoid is the bottom of the foot, and you actually want to promote circulation, blood flow, and healing. And when you ice things, you numb them out. You don't promote blood flow and healing. That's why things like contrast baths, which I talked about in the all natural video linked below, is best, because you're alternating between cool and warm to promote circulation and blood flow. So the area that's trying to heal can get more blood and blood flow pumping. And so you're promoting circulation and healing. I hope that makes sense. And when it comes to a sesamoid injury, especially, there are so many things you should do and so many things that you should not do when trying to heal from a sesamoid injury. So, definitely if you need a little guidance and support in the stages of healing, things to do, things not to do, lifestyle suggestions, footwear suggestions, every individual is so different, but sesamoid specific, there's so much you want to know in order to heal. And I would love to help you. So all my information on coaching is below. So reach out if you need extra support. I would love to help you heal. It's so rewarding to give people the things that I wish that I had when I was in the beginning of my injury. It is like the best feeling in the world. So I'm on a mission to change the world and how they heal from sesamoid injuries. But as far as icing, don't just ice, do the contrast baths. That will help you more. And yeah, you guys, I think that was all the questions that I had from the Instagram post and this YouTube post. So if you have any more, please feel free to post them now. But I'm going to wrap things up here. I'll be doing these live calls every Monday at 7 p.m. Pacific on this channel. So if you didn't get the chance to join live tonight, please feel free to join next week, 7 p.m. Pacific Standard. And you can always tune into my Instagram stories. I'm at Instagram at carolinejordanfitness. I'm sure you're bored of seeing my dinners, but I post a lot of like hurt foot stories and that sort of thing that are just super fun. So definitely join me on Instagram if you haven't already. Oh, thanks, Alina. I like, it makes my day when you guys comment, and I read all the comments. I try to reply to all of them. So please let me know, in the comments, in the community tab. The community tab is a great place to chat. Because I want to create videos for you, and I want to know what you're struggling with, what you need more of, any requests. I have some really good content coming to you in the next couple of weeks. So stay tuned, especially if you like the floor workouts or any of the stretching massage routines. There's some really good stuff coming out. So if you haven't subscribed already to the channel, make sure you do. Hit like on the videos when you can, because it really helps me out, especially in growing this channel and our community. I want this to be a safe place for you to come to find safe, effective workouts you can do when healing from an injury or needing creative ways to exercise safely with any sort of condition. I am really passionate about giving people the tools they need to live the lives that they love. So I would love to hear from you what we'd like to see more of on this channel, why you come back to this channel, and how I can be there for you as a coach. So I hope this video gave you some ideas on how to help yourself heal naturally from a foot or ankle injury or any sort of pain in your life. And again, all the links are in the description box below for the article on how to all natural ways to heal injuries faster. So check that out. And if you'd like to set up virtual coaching, I would be happy to help you in any way I can. And virtual coaching works just like this call, except for I either lead you through a workout or help you develop a workout plan, or we have talk therapy on things that you're struggling with when it comes to injury recovery or life in general. So I'd love to offer you virtual coaching, and that is also in the description box below. So stay tuned on the channel for more amazing workouts. If you like this video, give me a thumbs up. And oh, if you haven't checked out the upper back massage and foam rolling video that was posted today, it is so yummy. I think I actually might go do it right now because my upper back, I lifted upper body today. And oh my gosh, I did pull ups and like all sorts of rowing. And oh my gosh, my back, my lats are like feeling it in a really good way. So I am going to go do my own video because it's really good. And sometimes it's funny, like I created videos because they weren't on YouTube that I wanted to do. And so now sometimes I just do my own YouTube videos, which is funny because like I'm kind of crazy. I don't know how you guys do my videos. Like I'm kind of crazy. I laugh at my own self sometimes, which is really ridiculous, but I'm crazy. So, anyways, I hope we're all in the same camp of crazy, but I hope you all have a beautiful rest of your night. I will see you next Monday at 7 o'clock Pacific on this YouTube channel for another live call. So, if you didn't get your question answered tonight or you have another one, leave it as a comment below and I will answer it next week. All right, I'm sending you so much love, my friends. Thank you for commenting, Albert. Thank you for being here on this channel. Thank you for subscribing. And again, I'm here to send love out to you. And I hope you all have a great, wonderful rest of your night. Bye, guys.